Hello everyone, welcome to eMath Edge. My name is David Akashki and I'm here to help you master mathematics and give you the edge you need to succeed in your exams. Here at eMath Edge, I will practically be solving mathematics past questions for senior school examinations, where I will be breaking down the whole process into simple, easy to understand steps. I actually understand that preparing for maths exams can really be hectic, but believe me, understanding how to approach these questions, most especially the essay part, will ease you a whole lot of stress. And that is what this platform is designed to do for you. Each video tutorial is designed to boost your confidence and make maths exam feel less like a mystery, but more like a basic thing you can conquer. So having said that, let's get started. This is a WAEC question for 2014, question number 4A, which carries a total mark of 5. And the question says, if sine A is equal to 0.6, calculate cos A and tan A, assuming A is in the first quadrant. So this is not far from what we did yesterday. It's just that yesterday, the value for sine is given as fraction, whereas this is given as decimal. But we are still using the same formula to achieve the final result. So, solution. And looking at the data available, we have sine A to be 0.6 and we are asked to find cos A and also tan A. So first, let's try to obtain cos A. Which formula is best to solve this? I would say the best formula to solve this is the trigonometry identity formula, which is sine squared theta plus cos squared theta, which is equal to 1. Why? Because the value of sine is provided and we were asked to find cos theta. But in this case, it's A and not theta. So let's write it out as sine A, sine square A plus cos square A, which is equal to 1. Now, where we have sine A to be equal to 0.6, right? So that's to say we are going to substitute the value 0.6 in place of sine A. So let's quickly do that. That's to say here we have 0.6 square, mind you, is sine square A. So it's going to be 0.6 square plus cos square A to be equal to 1. So pressing our calculator to know the value of 0.6 square, we are going to have it to be 0.36 plus cos square A to be equal to 1. Now we have a constant number here, 0.36, and we also have a constant number at the right hand side to be 1. So what we are going to do is to balance the equation by collecting the like terms, such that this constant number at the left hand side will go to the right hand side. And by such doing, since this is a positive number, 0.36, going to the right hand side is going to be a negative number. So we are going to have it to be cos square A to be equal to 1 minus 0.36. Positive 0.36 coming to the right hand side, which is crossing the equal sign, is going to be negative. So furthermore, we are going to have cos square A to be equal to 1 minus 0.36. 1 minus 0.36 is 0.64. But mind you, we are looking for cos A and not cos square A. While we have cos square A to be 0.64, we are looking for cos A and not cos square A. So that's to say we have to take the square root of both sides so that we can do away with this square that's here. We have to do away with it to have just cos A. So what we are going to do is we take the roots of both sides. Take the roots of both sides, both the left hand side and the right hand side. So we are going to have it to be the square root of cos square e to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 0.64. Remember, when you are introducing the square root to the right hand side, it has to be plus and minus, such that this root will go with the square and we will be left with cos e to be equal to, so what is the root of 0.64? The square root of 0.64 is going to be plus or minus 0.8. Mind you, a condition was given earlier from the question that A is in the first quadrant. So that's to say, let's say, but since A is in the first quadrant, this implies that cos A should be greater than 0. So that's to say, cos A cannot be a negative number. So automatically, that simply means that cos A is going to be 0.8, right? Remember, we were asked to find cos A and also tan A. Now we've succeeded in finding cos A. So now to obtain tan A, we are still going to use the identity quotient formula, which is tan A equal to sine A, just like we did yesterday, all over cos A, right? Mind you, we have sine A is equal to 0.6 and cos A, which we just obtained, is what, 0.8. So since we have the value for sine A and we also have the value for cos A, that has to say if we substitute these values into this formula, which is the identity quotient formula, which is this tan A equal to sine A all over cos A. So if we are to substitute those values into this formula, that's to say we are going to obtain the value of tan A. So let's go ahead and do that. We are going to have tan A to be equal to, now what is sine A? What is the value for sine A? 0.6 all over, what is the value of cos A? 0.8. So let's go ahead and divide 0.6 by 0.8. So we are going to have it to be equal to 0.75. Therefore, we can conclude that cos A is equal to 0.8, which we obtained earlier, and tan A is equal to 0.75. So this is the final answer, since we were asked to find the value for cos A and also tan A, and here it is, cos A is 0.8 degrees while tan A is equal to 0.75. That will be all for this video. Stay tuned and engage for the next one. Also remember that the goal of this platform is to solve as many past questions as possible, just to help you overcome math exams tension. So if you have any challenging question from this topic you would like me to help you solve, kindly drop them in the comment section, send me a DM or reach out to me via email and I will be glad to assist. Thanks for watching and have a great day.